sorted. Yeet. Hey, hello, gentlemen. Oh, how we doing? Out bomber, Freds. No, what happened yesterday? That's what happens when the darkness finds me, man. That's what happens when table gets sad face. Sad face table, that is. I'm sorry that it's I'm sorry that you had to see that or not hear it, as the case may be. What happens is table gets quieter and quieter, and then I just vanish. Yeah, sorry, I just had too much real life bad stuff and not enough real life good stuff. So yeah, I get quieter, and then yeah, table disappears. That's what happens. Sorry, we've all been there. That's what happens when bad things get their hooks in, you know. So apologies, but today is better. Worked through it a little bit. So, but yeah, you can't live stream as much as I do without people seeing how you are as a person, you know. And you know, we have good days, bad days, good days and bad days. And I've always said, you know, when table goes quiet, that's when it's bad times. Now we're on the pinks. Oh, on a side note, I'm super happy with Milliput Terracotta. I am super pleased with it. I reckon this will look delicious when it dries. Exactly, Fred. You know, it's to be human, you know. And I don't think you can. I mean, you'd have to be a very polished entity indeed to be able to portray yourself as always perfect. You know, always up, always good. But sometimes, you know, sometimes you take hits. Sometimes you get a bit down. It happens. You know, it happens to all of us. Or at least in non-internet world, you know, highly polished, best foot forward. This is my digital persona. You know, apart from that. No, sorry, didn't mean to scare you guys. Didn't mean to scare you. Just got down. Had a lot of real life pressures, and you know how it's when there's more bad than good on any particular day. You know, you have a rough time of it. But anyway, we should move forward, shouldn't we? We all know what it is. We all know how it is. We've all been there. So with the purples, I think I got pretty high up on the light purples. I think I got as far as Fulgrim. I think we can go a Fulgrim and a Troll's Teeth for highlights, I think, on that pink. That's what I'm thinking. And I'm also wanting to do something else with this arm. So let's just pop this down. But yeah, so that's it. Sorry. You know, I couldn't even offer an explanation. I couldn't even do that. That's how it is. I just disappear. Anyway, tape. That's what I need. Now, we did the very narrow tape. I think I'm going to go the narrow tape. Yeah, I'm going to go with the narrow tape, I think. I'm going to go with this tape, which is apparently 2mm. But I don't have my scissors. Yeah, I'm definitely going to need scissors. You know what? There might be something in the air, Nathan, because the past couple of days I've had trouble sleeping. It could be this time of year, maybe? There could be something. I don't know. Start of spring. We're getting the first 4 of winter here. So what it is you get like 2-3 days as the snow's falling, and what I call it the day of the dog turds, because as it's defrosting, you just see just how lazy a lot of dog owners are. So the sides of the street are just lined with dog turds. So eventually, when the snow is gone, they have to come along and hose it all down because people just leave dog dirt everywhere. It's like, oh, it's in snow, it's fine. But you know, snow melts, and those turds come back with a vengeance. So yeah, it's a bit skanky out there at the moment, but it happens every year. Right, so I want to go in line with that end, but I need to start down here. So I'm going to try and match that angle. Beep. There we go. Now, I don't want to set my boy Francois off because last time I just bend them round and do it like that. Oh, everywhere, Freds. You realise just how, and just give a mouse a cookie, You give people the opportunity to hide turds in the snow, and they take it, So it's just there's a lot of us out there that just quite literally don't give a shit because they don't have any because they've left it on the streets. Oh, Venno! Yeah. Is it dogs or you? It's a bit little from column A, little from column both, but little from column both. Little from column both. But I mean, say what you want about this particular time of year. It sure is a great time for dining. There's nature's treats everywhere. Every meal's a banquet. Every meal's a doctor's visit. It's just delicious. But yeah, terracotta milliput. Don't listen to Francois. Terracotta milliput is okay. It's all right, and I'm going to prove it. We're going to do a bit of painting over some of it as well because we put some on the what do you call it? The Venomthrope. No, not the Venomthrope. The Zoanthrope. We've done some on the back here, so we're gonna repaint over this and patch it up, and we'll see how well that cleans up. I'm excited about that. A little bit of restoration. Exactly, Nold. Yeah, exactly. But I'd be out there right now if I hadn't been had my twice monthly. No, twice. Hang on, how many times? My six annually ass blasting. But that's just something that's got to be endured when you equipped with a body such as mine. That's looking pretty good angles wise, but I'm definitely not going to just wrap it round. We learnt our lesson. It set my poor boy Francois off, and even though we fundamentally disagree with terracotta milliput, I still like him. So I'm not gonna wrap these round. I'm gonna do double maskins just for him and me. So I need to mix up some Fulgrim and Troll's Teeth. That's what I need to do as well. But yeah, don't listen to Francois about terracotta milliput. If they don't have white, it's not the end of the world. Thanks, Spammy. Yeah, I've had a good talking to myself yesterday, and I've decided that I should not care about it. Right? I got a little insy bitsy bit fixated on it, and it made me a little bit sad face amongst other things. So I no longer care about the number. What I think is that shut my mouth about the number, stop thinking about that, stop thinking about recuperating the channel. It will happen if and when it happens. In the meantime, there's nothing I can do about it, so just distill it down to what I find fun, which is the painting and insulting you fine gentlemen and ladies, So that's what it's got to be about. I can't get... Because it gets me, I've got that kind of tard brain where I get super into the numbers. I've got to not do that. So, yeah. But thank you, Spammy. I appreciate that. Do me a favour, Spammy. Whenever we hit another milestone, you go ahead and say congratulations. And I'll be like, oh, is that the case? Perfect. That's the best way to do it. Now, the question is, which one do I want to be light first? I'm going to go for... that's a good question. Yes, Ven, I know there's a white milliput, but in my particular shop, there was not a white milliput. And curse the salesman, he said, oh, yeah, the white milliput's really good. Very fine. Perfect for small details. Oh, we don't have any. Anyway, here's the other colours. I was like, oh, you're a terrible salesman. So what I did was I fell back on my art school. I went back to my art school knowledge, and I was like, terracotta clay. Like the colour. Fancy. Spanish buildings' roofs covered in terracotta. Nice colour. Pick this one, table. I know roofing buildings in Spain has nothing to do with miniatures, but that's what my thought process devolved back into. So I went with that. And if you don't like it, so help me, then I'll destroy you. Because that's my opinion, and anyone who differs from my opinion should be destroyed. Isn't that how it is nowadays? Isn't that what I should do? But yeah, there is a white milliput, but they didn't have it. And if you think I'm going out, again twice in a month, whoa, you guys don't know who you don't know who you're dealing with. There's no way I'm going out again this month. No way. I don't want to go out. So no, I'm not doing that. I won't be going. Bugger! I do have to go out again. I've got to go into town to get friggin' cake bearers, haven't I? So I do have to go out again. But I'm not going to that model shop again. Right, Fulgrim, and then our beautiful Troll's Teeth. And we also need to add an ink. We need to pigment this sucker up. The president has declared no trade with Spain. That means the whole EU, but Spain makes all the paints. No, guys. No trade with Spain. In the interest of doing something positive, I contacted Green Stuff World, and they're based in Spain, Alicante, Spain. If you've never been to Alicante, you've missed out, because it's not going to be the same anymore. So why has trade with Spain been? Why has Mr. President? Why has Mr. President cut ties with Spain? What's happened? Anyone know? I don't have an strong opinion on politics either way, so I won't get angry with you about your political affiliations in any way, shape, or form. I'm just sad that it's impacted upon your modelling funsies. That's a bit of a shame. I can't see Troll's Teeth. I'll take Corax White. I'll take a Corax if there's one lying about, guys. Hello. Not even a no, that's White Scar. That's Driftwood Brown. Not even a Corax White. There we go. Corax White. No. Paladin Witchflesh. That's Corax White. I wonder what Spain's done. Well, I mean, yeah, you guys are going to have to start... Tyranids, am I right? What did I do wrong? Did I start talking politics? Yeah, I don't want to talk politics. I don't want... Because I know it's such a polarizing topic. I don't mean to start that. I'm sorry, guys. But you'll have to go USA-based paints. Or a much cheaper alternative... Simply, we can get the channel to take off. I can hop on over on my private jet, fill my suitcase with all your requests, and dish them out when we're in Vegas. There we go. So why are you carrying all of this paint and models and stuff? It's just for personal use. Yes, personal abuse. Personal abuse? Oh, my. Sorry, customs officer. I didn't mean to say abuse. Slip of the tongue, old chap. Get off me. I'm being arrested. Help me. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. If these trade embargoes continue, then that actually might become a viable option. Just make the channel blow up, guys, and then I can bring the stuff over. I don't have to fly private jet. I can just fly economy. That's fine. A little hop, skip, and a jaunt later. A brief frisking at the airport, and then we're all done. Now, I deliberately left it a little later on that one. I risked the lumpy line. Oh, thank God I didn't go bigger than that. That's fine. Yeah, what are you poor little guys going to do? Do you know what I'm going to start doing? I'm going to start ordering more stuff from Spain, and then I can show it to you here. And I can be, look at me with all my Spanish projects. Would I be that devious to taunt you through the phone? I would save it for a special occasion, of course. I wouldn't necessarily do it. Exactly like a beer run. Yeah, exactly like that. That's what I'm thinking. That's my theory. That would be, and I'm sure you could get around it that way. Because if it's not necessarily an import, I could wrap them like they're gifts. You know, I could do that. Now this shoulder pad's been giving me a bit of grief. Painting round that particular shape, the four-way arrow has become bothersome. Oh, the guy who the military thought was a CIA guy, and he started going around Vietnam on his own. I was looking for Troll's Teeth. It was right next to me. Table, you silly sausage. Isn't the guy who's in the main character in that film the guy who like he said he fell over and hit his chin and it gave him a facelift? Isn't that him? Isn't that the guy? I'm not up on my starlets and celebrities, but I think that was him. I think that made me chuckle. Oh, I fell over. Fell over and bonked my chin and it changed my face entirely. Ooh. Then all I hear is a challenge. Are you telling me if I do that, you will post more delicious pictures for me to look at? I'm not hearing a downside here, then. I'm not hearing a downside at all. Oh, okay. All right, so I got the story wrong. Car accident is way more serious than a little trip and a fall. Okay. So, now I feel a bit bad. I've been laughing at that guy for something that is actually quite serious. Sorry, random guy. I'm sure you'll be fine. That some person you've never met or never will hear of laughed at your misfortune. But I'm sure you'll sleep well on your bazillion dollars of acting monies. I'm sure you're not going to lose any sleep over it. So, don't you worry about it, Table. Now I'm reassuring myself. I can't do that bit, so I'm going to glunk in a bit like that and just call that okay. You heard it here, guys. Ven's going to post more if I abuse him. If I taunt him with my Spanish products. So what is it you couldn't get? Is it totally unrelated, but what was it you can't get now? Just completely unrelated to what I just said. What is it you're needing to get, guys? You can't get a certain paint. Is that what it is? Is it a certain paint you can't get? I'm just curious, just for curiosity's sake. No nefarious reasons, that's for sure. Just for a little bit of research. It's paints. And those paint names, what would they be if one was to look for them? What would their name be? Just out of curiosity sake, just being a little bit curious. But what would be the names of these mysterious, hard to come by paints in the States? Just purely for the curiosity. Oh, right, okay. I'm just gonna. Oh, fiddlesticks! I seem to have accidentally taken a screenshot of that message. How did that happen? It must be a glitch. Just a little. There we go. Valio and AK Interactive. Oh, I see. Oh. Hey, my sculpting tools are AK. Ah, well, that's well, yeah. Actually, on a more serious subject of the paints, Games Workshop's paint range. When I was looking at it in the store, because I'm gonna get some more colours and pigments, it's not actually all that big. Frankly, it's not like a massive range. Like you could easily get the lion's share of it. Which I'm going to with the rest of that voucher. As long as I don't get weak and buy a mini, then using other paints would be the way to go, which is quite nice. I think I've blocked in one of the vents. I have. Do I have enough time to? No, I don't. I don't have enough time. Yeah, I know they're not the best, but that's what the voucher. That's what I've got the voucher. I don't have an account that generates cash, so I can't get other paints because everything's locked. So I will be waiting on that one. Oh, a message. A private message for me. Can't you see I'm painting the hardest bit of the Space Marine? I shall check in but a moment. Forgive me. I've just got to go in there and do this little bit. Yes. Good. I have to re-ink that vent, but let's see. Maybe I'm being told off. Here's hoping. Oh, then! Oh no! He had. Okay, well, thanks for opening the door on that one, Ven. Appreciate you opening the door. Shots fired. Just he declared on me that I didn't start that. He sent me a picture of white milliput. Would you believe it? Oh my days! You had me worried something fierce, Dark. You had me worried something fierce. How the devil have you been? I thought the worst. The last time we spoke was me sending you a message congratulating you on winning the prize draw that you weren't there for. And I hadn't heard from you since. Jeez Louise, buddy. I hate to say it. I thought you might have been dead. I was gutted. But no, you're here. Oh, now that we've got that niceness out there. How the hell are you doing, Dark, you filthy scum? It's been ages. Absolutely ages in internet worlds. No, you don't, Nold. You don't. This is Darkness. He's all right, I guess. You know, I've only known him about 10 years. But yeah. Oh man, Darkness. I thought you had kicked the bucket. Look at General again. Okay, I'm looking at General. Hang on a second. Ah! No! Yes, no! You animals! You animals! They're the same, right? Look, it's exactly the same. It's exactly the same packet, right? It looks the same to me. You monsters! Yeah, Darkness! Oh, wait! No! Wait! Hang on a second. Dark Addiction might be a different... Okay. Right. Yeah, okay. So you are Darkness. No, Darkness, I sent you a Warhammer voucher. If not, I have no idea who I sent it to. Not Discord. Email, Darkness. Email, you little bum face. Hello, Anne. I'm being bullied, Anne. I'm being, in a rare twist of events, people are lording their massive amounts of material wealth over me. They are heathens of the highest order. Darkness. Dark Addiction. You are Darkness. The man Darkness, the person who I sent the Saturnine Dreadnought to, right? You've confirmed that. You have to... If I was talking to you about the Saturnine Dreadnought, then I'm very confident I also sent you a Warhammer voucher. And if I didn't, then something has gone very wrong. Now I am not so sure. Saturnine. Yes, Ant. Do try to keep up. If not, just be quiet, you numbnuts. Oh, God, why am I talking to Ant like that? It's Ant! When we first met, he was an angry young man. He abused everyone every day. But then he learned humility, and now he's lovely to this day. It's Ant! He was so angry, but we played a lot of games. He was fun until he lost at PA, which was every single time. It's Ant. I don't know where I'm going with that song. He was an actual child, not a mysterious robot one. He was full of rage, and then he grew up, and then he was loved by everyone. It's Ant. I've just got to paint these individual feathers. Oop. And then, oop. Hey, so far so good. So far so good. What's that? You want a bit of paint as well? Sure you do. There you go, you little good little feather. And then you too. Yep, yeah, it's okay. And then these ones. Up, up, up. Could be a little bit more liberal with those two at the bottom. No one notices those. Oh, that was all recess. Hey, Fundy. Yeah, savages. You want to get involved? If you've got some white milliput, you can get involved in the bully train. You weren't, Ant. No, you weren't full of anger. Obviously, I have magnified the amount of anger a thousandfold for the humour of it. Yes, you could say I'm having a joke at your expense. That's pretty much how I roll. But I sure hope you don't regret joining Discord as a little bambino. I think that you were treated nicely on the old Discord. I don't think anyone bullied you. I think we were very, very patient with the young Ant. And, well, it wasn't even a question of patience. He was fun to have on. He was a rather entertaining little chap. Green stuff. I've still got green stuff. Yeah, that doesn't mean nothing. Who doesn't have green stuff? Francois! Oh, that's nice. I was worried, Anne. I don't want being a mod to feel like a chore, so I'm very happy that you're having fun with it. That's very nice to hear. I mean, it's very nice for people to offer their time to help out, but my main issue is I don't ever want to feel like being on here was a chore or doing stuff is a chore, and then as a result, people don't come on because they don't want to be hassled by what could be perceived as a chore. Do you know what I mean? That's my main issue. Okay, Fundy, you can stay. Those other ones, those milliput white supremacists have to go. I'm going to make it a milliput racial thing. What's a seam line? What's a seam line? Oh, I messed up that feather. Oh, I messed up that feather as well. It's okay. It's a free Space Marine that also happens to be pink. I'm not gonna get too upset about fluffing these up. Plus, you know, I didn't actually technically paint yesterday, so I'm a little bit rusty. Also, I have white milliput. It comes with a stick of white and a stick of yellow, and it mixes into a perfect white somehow. Ah, no, Dark's doing it as well. Wait, am I Kermit the Frog? Is that what I sound like? Oh, man. Do I sound like that little froggy bastard? I hate that frog. I hate that frog. What? Tell you my reasons? No, I will not. He knows what he's done. I'm just going to put a bit of ink in this vent and pretend that everything's fine. Meow. There we go. See? Fixed. No one would ever know. I'm sorry, Anne. Do you know what? Me and you both. I'm also upset that you can't send me money. I am very sad to hear this too, buddy. What would I like? Yes, because, you know, Daddy needs a new pair of shelves. You know, Daddy needs a new set of everything, and shorts as well would help actually. But don't you worry about it. Just give it time. Oh well, there is that option, of course. Yeah, there is that option. If you really, really feel inclined, you don't have to. But if you really, 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 really want to, you can simply ping me a Games Workshop voucher. That is true. Thanks again, Nathan, as well. Love you forever for that. That really helped. Between your generosity and Ven's kind words, that pulled me out of quite the sad face spiral that was going to happen. But you guys, bless you both. Bless you both. Truly, truly lovely people, both of you. Really did help me out there. Kisses for you. Mama. Someone tunes in then, and they're like, "What the hell is this guy doing? Is this some kind of filthy ASMR stream? He's making kissy sounds." I'm going to report him. I'll be honest though, Nold/Nathan, I haven't bought any minis, have I, this year? And it's getting disgusting now because it's March. It's March and I still haven't bought a single mini. I know. What's going on? Has the world gone mad? Well, then don't, Ant. Don't. That is fine, buddy. You don't have to, all right? Just don't. It's okay. Don't worry about it, bud. Ain't no issue, buddy. But what is Mamaphon? What's that? I don't know what that is. I will, however, break the fast come 11th. I will buy 11th because I want to do like just picked up 11th edition, super long weekend stream funsies. Ooh! Ah! Who's Frosty Nebula? Who's Frosty Nebula? Son of a... That's an immaculate painting space. Whose is that space? I don't understand what I'm looking at here. Oh, I want to give a shout out to my lurkers. I just want to give a shout out to my lurkers. Hey, lurkers. Just because you're not talking doesn't mean I don't know about you. Just because I blue tack over, whether or not you're watching, doesn't mean I don't appreciate you. You don't have to talk, guys. You lurk away. Lurkers are very much welcome here. You don't have to chat to be appreciated. Simply stay there, sitting in silence. You're peeping away with saying nothing, and it's absolutely fine. Lurkers, some people think you're creepy, but Table understands completely. You can lurk day and night, and you'll never be out of his sight. Table loves you, lurkers. The song Fundy asked for. We all know how much Fundy loves songs. He loves his songs. Who's Frosty Nebula? I gotta show you. What is this? What is this? How is it so clean? And this is just racial, this is. How dare you? Is that what we've descended into? It's you. Oh, you. I expected more from you. I expected you to do better. I didn't expect you to descend into the rabble that are these animals. I thought you were civilized. All I'm seeing is a lot of people with the wrong milliput. You're supposed to have bought terracotta. You bought white. I am right. You are not right. Wrong, some might say. I mean, I don't even know what you're saying there, Fundy. It sounds like gobbledygook. I don't understand it at all. I have no idea what you're meaning. This is a painting space, you know? Look. Efficient, organized, disciplined, you know? This isn't a physical representation of my mind. That's for sure. Cardboard. Hi, Grex. It's a good painting space. Right, I'm just going to minimize Discord. If all you're going to send me is racial hate, then... All of the words, Fundy. All of the words. All of the words correct. Fundy. How dare you, Fundy? Oh, I can't say how dare you, Fundy. He comes out with the zingers. I can't go against the zingers. I can't do it. Warden fell asleep. Yeah, I think Warden fell asleep. Oh, Fundy. Fundy is... See, and I read that after I said I can't be mad at Fundy. And he comes out with some rational sense. Not like you little demons. You heathens. Ah, Grex, for sure, man. Sorry about the lack of evening streams. It's been a bit lumpy of late. I will be doing one. I hope to see you again, buddy. Get some rest. Yeah, have lovely dreams. Don't dream about me in my pants dancing for you. Don't dream that. just let that sink in before you go to bed. Just have a nice think about that, and then it'll be in your dreams. Why, hello, Grecos. Do you like the way I dance? I fluffed up these edge highlights laughing too hard. It's your own private dancer. It's your own private dance, Greco. Hey, don't touch the girls. Isn't that the rule in those places? Ironically, I've never actually been to one. Yeah, don't touch the girls. I don't know where I'm going with this. Exactly, Anne. One big happy community, united in their racism, their milliput racism. I'm going to report you for breaching YouTube's be nice settings. It's all right. You don't have to believe me. I've never been. Never been. That is actually true, believe it or not. Actually true. I know. I seem like quite the go-getter, you know, the man of action, the adventurer, but no, nothing like that. You know what? These pinks have been going on quite nice. Yeah, selling my YouTube channel was a mistake, you know? Like, I ate those Skittles in like 5 seconds flat, and then I had nothing but regrets. Yeah, I mean, I like Skittles, but I shouldn't have done that. They did say they were magic Skittles, but no, they were regular Skittles. I received no magical powers for eating them. But yeah, silly me. But you'll get your singing. You'll get your singing and you'll like it. You hear me? You'll like it. You'll listen to every single rubbish song I sing and you'll thank me for it. You hear? That's just the way it is. I sing, you applaud. That's why we're all here. Nothing to do with the models. It's about the singing. Ah, yes. So I got to go to work tomorrow. I'm home and can fully hand out the whole or lurk on TV. Okay, Nold, you lurk away, bud. When I don't hear from you, I will. Jesus, I've only caught half of that message from friends there. What on earth was that? Yes, you lurk away, bud. Sorry you have to go to work. Hopefully it's not another one of those 5 building meetings. But you lurk away, buddy. You're welcome to lurk. Lurking is absolutely fine. In fact, I even encourage it because then I don't have to bother talking to you. You know, you can just lurk and I can just paint. It's a win-win, frankly. Yeah, you lurk away. So yes, lurk away. What realistically do I have left to do here? Table wrapping cardboard around himself. Would you paint me? Would you? Oh, dear God, Freds. Dear Lord. Way to lower the tone. This has been nothing but a sophisticated gentlemanly chat, and then you go ahead and sully the conversation with some of your filth. I mean, Fred, so I thought better of you, sir. Honestly, I expected. Seems I was left wanting when it comes to your sophistication. Paint me like one of your French cardboard. That's a much better way of saying it. Yeah, clearly, Fred's is trash. He's a bit trashy. I think I just called Fred's trashy. Clearly Fred's, let's just continue with that. Clearly Fred's is just a little slut. He's a little slut. Can I get a like? Can I get a like if you think Freds is a slut? If you too think that Freds is a slut, can you go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button? Go ahead. In fact, better yet, let me know. Do that little emoji nonsense that appears at the bottom of the screen. Do it now, just to show your solidarity for how much of a slutbag Freds is. Now. He liked it himself. Oh, that's really good. Yeah, there we go. I'm not the only one. There we go. Oh, wait, hang on. We've got a stop sign. I've clearly gone too far. Tyranids, am I right? Let's stop it with the slut shaming. Let's just cut that out now. Thanks, Fundy. The voice of reason there. Oh, no! It's had the opposite effect. I thought it was going to work out, but it has gone wrong. That is... I can just see it now. I'll be on some documentary. Everything was going well for this popular live streamer. Everything was going well until one day, suddenly he decided to start shaming people. Dun dun! It started off as a joke, but then with 13 people left dead at the end of it, you'll never know this crazy conclusion to this story, because we didn't bother filming the rest of this documentary. I'm not sure where I'm going with that. Highlights, right? Let's do those highlights. They're done. Mask is done. Sword is half done. Backpack events. Again, I've mixed up a massive amount of pink to do this, unfortunately. But that's okay. Just a little bit for you as well. Now I've got to figure out something with this sign, because I want to do it the lighter colour, but it's also really difficult to get in these recesses, even though I just nailed that one. Sound off, gents. Since he said, unlike the stream now, no one else has said anything, so now I just feel like I'm in here on my own. Thank you, whoever messaged that. I saw it in the corner of my eye. Appreciate that. I don't even know what that means. What's a howling chiffon? Ooh. There we go. You just gotta get that bit. You get that bit and you're sorted. Ooh. That's as bad as eyes. If not, yeah, because it's sunken. It's a sunken detail. It's tough to get that. That is a tough bit to get. And then this is just straight lines, so that's pretty easy. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, yeah, we need to put a light on Titus. I tell you what, I'll do this shoulder pad, and then he's still got the pink layer on him, so we've got to return him back to blue. But yeah, we didn't start with a Titus. Shame on me. I should have really have began with that, but I should have really... Yeah, I'm sorry, Titus. Yeah, I know, I shouldn't neglect you. What's that? Yeah, I'm sorry. You are special to me, Titus. I'm sorry. Oh, you know what? I'm not gonna worry about that. In the beginning, there was Titus, and it was good. Oop. Nah, Titus is my meal ticket, and your meal ticket, actually. $1 million is a lot of giveaways. I think I can take care of everyone's plastic addiction with $1 million. So yeah, Titus is our salvation, guys. Like I say, Cavs has already decided to pick up the tab, so we're good. All we got to do is get the 500 layers on, and then we're sorted. Quick sale. He said you just PayPal it to me. PayPal me the cash and get the model twin whenever. And then, then we're sorted. So, right, that's done. Okay, Titus. Ironically, I have an awful lot of pink left on my palette, which we could use. But maybe we should use it for the actual model, eh? Here's Titus, pink layer Titus. Oh, dear Lord. You must return to the blues. Where are we? McCrag Blues, are any in here? Yeah, a little bit. Okay. Oh, there's not much in this one, actually. You might have to scrape a bit out. No one is ever going to believe Titus was Titus under there. Yes, they will. They will believe. We will make them believe. We will make them believe, guys. No one's going to think Titus is under there. They will believe. We will fix them. And then they will believe. That's what we'll do. That's what we do, guys. There you go, Titus. Ah, Titus is back to blue. Much better. The damage is being undone. The horribleness that is this pink layer is being washed away. Marvellous. It turns out painting over pink is quite easy. Well, especially when I've used this much paint, frankly. And it's very easy to spot any recesses or divots we haven't done. Well, we say it's Titus, so it is Titus, because we said, you know? We said, this is Titus under here. And what they have to do is they have to petition Cavs. If they petition Cavs and he's willing to, he could destroy a €1 million model and show people that it's Titus under there. But that's for him to decide. I mean, he's picking up the paycheck, so, you know, he's paying for the thing. So that is, once the money's sent, it's his to do with as he pleases. You know, so... I'm really looking forward to painting him, like shoulder details and a face. I'm really, really looking forward to it. It's going to be delicious. But realistically, 500 layers on Titus. If we're averaging about 4 a day, it's some time, isn't it? Ah, hello, Procyon. You're having a heart attack. What? I mean, you've never seen someone painting a Golden Demon winner on stream? No, normally people have to hide away and they take ages doing it. Like, they have to be very meticulous with the details. But I'm able to do it on the live stream. It's not something you can teach. I've just got that skill. So I'll put that away. I don't want to make you feel too bad about your own painting. But yeah, there he is. That's a little glimpse. I mean, it's a bit early for Golden Demon, but yeah, you saw... you got a little peek at how the sausage is made, yeah. You're welcome. You're welcome, is what I should say. Thank you, Fundy. Appreciate that. Let's see if I can do a little bit better than yesterday's tally, or the day before yesterday. There we go. We're getting there. Still, we're probably over a fifth of the way. Yeah, we are over a fifth of the way. Not quite 25%, but slowly and surely. Okay, where are we at here? I kind of feel like I might paint the grenade the lighter pink, just because that's a lot of that colour of pink, and it is a grenade, you know, it would look a little different. And realistically, what is it going to be? Like, well, I'm glad you appreciate not just the personal art style, it's perfect art style. Perfect. Let's get the right wording. To one of your overpriced miniatures. Ah, right, okay. Well, you know, things we do things a little bit differently here. Not every miniature here I've paid for, because I did have the habit of doing table trades. So, and that's basically buying up a bulk order, selling off stuff till you make your money back, and then everything else you get to keep for free. And if you don't really care what you collect, you can. There's a lot of Warhammer out there that you can get for cheap, if not free. So there's Table's top tip. Table's top tip. Watch out, he's in the house. He's going to get you. What's that? He's locked the door. You're never going to get away. Table's top tips. So, yeah. Glitter. Yeah, a glitter bomb. I like that idea a lot, actually. I just think it needs a little something that isn't this purple. Pink, sorry. Purple. There's no purple on this guy. No, I definitely want to do that lip there. See that? Ooh. So far, so good. Now, maximum power. Oh, he's fluffed it. Oh, just a little bit more around this edge. This is fiddly. Oh, good enough. Maybe just a teeny bit more there. Oh, perfect. I can live with that. And it's just a few little dots here, so we're just doesn't have to be. They don't have to be square. They just have to be ever so slightly coloured. We haven't got a name of these guys actually. This is actually a painting this month's painting challenge. The Filthy Scum were kind enough to arrange a painting competition on my behalf. Yeah, didn't ask my permission, just did it. Didn't consult me at all. They started a painting competition, and basically, if I don't do it, they know where I live, so they're going to hurt me. So yeah, I'm painting this under duress. That's just the kind of audience we have here. They're a willful bunch, shall we say? That's a bit of a flat brush, isn't it? What bit is grenade and what bit is finger? I'm not sure. I'm going to go with that as... Oh, my days. Table's fluffed it. He's fluffed it. I'll just do a little dot in there. Ah, that was fine. It's on the back. No one will see that. Now, the other... Oh, no, we have to do the rest of the sword, don't we? We have to do the rest of the sword. So I need to retape that. Pinky Tunders. I think we can do better than that. Not that I'm saying it's bad. I'm just saying I don't like it. That's an awful... I think you're new here, Procyon, but that was a terrible suggestion. Thanks, Fundy. Appreciate that. Exactly. We can hide it. Maybe I came down too hard on Procyon there. But if you're gonna say terrible names for the chapter, I'm gonna get angry. You're gonna get yourself in trouble. And that was the time when we lost Procyon forever. Because Table doesn't know how to deal with new people. I don't know how to ingratiate myself socially, and it just comes across as abusive and or bullying. Awkward. Hey, also, where the hell's the light? This is a good question. Where the hell is my power weapon effect on these plates? Where's my lightning effect? You know? Because we saw it. We saw it in the video, didn't we? We saw Judd use it. But I'm not seeing any electricity bolt. Orcs. No electricity bolt there. Lightning bolt. Yeah, but that's an icon. But where's the lightning? Maybe it's in. But... See, look. No lightning effect. No lightning effect. No lightning effect. Chaosy effect. No lightning bolt. I'm going to have to open those blue ones and check. Going to have to open them. Wings. Oh, they're stamping plates. Goblin Hobbies stamping plates. They're a bit pricey, but they are bloody useful. But there are alternative ways to do that. If you're like me and you're not on a big budget, there are alternative ways to get hold of some. Yeah, that's lined up. Yeah, that's good. So with this one, I'm not going to space them out with all of them. I'm just going to eyeball it and do it like that. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to eyeball it. Procyon, I'm all about talking low budget. I know my setup looks like it's high budget. I get that. I know it looks like it's cutting edge. And I'm sorry to flex my shelves like this. I'm sorry about that. I don't mean to flex, but I'm just saying you can achieve this level of perfection on a budget. I'm just saying it is possible, buddy. So we can discuss that if you're sticking around. We can definitely help you out on that one. I've done this the wrong way round. I've done this the wrong alternation. I've done this the wrong way round. It's meant to be this way round. I'm a fool. I'm a silly sausage. I was meant to be that way round. Yeah, because the tape covers the paint, doesn't it? It covers the below surface. Oh, table, you silly sausage. Good job you spotted that. Francois would have had a seizure. No, Procyon. No. We are not the same. See, you use chipboard, which makes you the lowest of the low. A putrid piece of affluence that I would not associate with in my on my worst day. You disgust me. Chipboard? You savage animal. You should be destroyed. Cardboard. We are not the same. How dare you insinuate that we are the same? Chipboard! I am furious, angry with you right now, Procyon. A furious mad. Oh, okay, that's fine. All's forgiven. Let's put this here. Yeah, I think that's near enough. I'm going to go ahead and slap some paint on that. It is, yeah. Sourced entirely from the freshest bins in Scandinavia. Only the freshest bin cardboard is sourced for these transactions. Scandinavian's finest bin cardboard. So, yes. No, Procyon didn't leave. It's almost as if he's one of us. It's almost maybe he gets it. Just maybe. I came down pretty hard on the chipboard, the crapboard thing, he said, and he did not leave. One of us. It reminds me of that bit in iRobot where he's in the warehouse and he's like, one of your blah, blah, blah robots here does not belong. Identify. And they're just like, one of us in unison. Hey, Procyon, now the true trial of fire. Procyon, would you be so kind as to insult me in a rather horrible and cutting way that makes me cry inside? Would you be able to try that on for size? Don't feel you have to spare my feelings. But if you could just throw one of those out, then your journey to strike me down. I am defenseless. Take your weapon. Insult me and your journey to the dark side will be complete. Let's see what comes back. Love you, Node. Bye. Love you. You know what? I'm also leaving to get a can of Megaforce. I hope to come back. I hope to come back to an insult. That's what I'm hoping for. There better be an insult when I get back. It's not far to the bridge. Oh, my ass. No insult. I find you wanting in your ability to insult me, sirs. I just wanted one little insult. Just a nice little humble insult, but no. I don't know how Fundy knows about Bauhaus either. Honestly, I think that your place is so messy that even the Def Corporkriegs wouldn't present at your place. Asmongold himself have declared your house a toxic place for living. Oh, Procyon. You tried. I mean, he tried. He gets points for effort. You know, you should have just typed 2 words. You should have just written the 2 words. You should have just written little penis. Now that would have been devastating. Less is more in both regards, in insult and in small penis. Whoever told you to be? Oh, Fundy, that's really good. Oh, that's so good. Oh, I'm not an insult guy. I'm a giant teddy bear. You hairy bitch! You shall not pass, wielder of the sacred flame. Flame of hairy bitch! It's alright, Procyon. It's, I think it's called banter. I think that's the word. But whoever told you to be yourself gave you bad advice. That's a really good one. That's a really good one. I also would have accepted, I can see why your parents are disappointed. That's a good one. That one, that's a zinger. It's up there with those. Ah, spammy! God! Yeah, Megaforce. Ah, spammy! Oh, it's a good one. Oh, it's a good one. It's going to give me heartburn. Spammy. I mean, spammy, that's a really good one. Everyone knows the prime target hit table with losing his channel because he wanted some free monster. That's top tier. I take my hat off to you. I don't have a hat, so I will just tip my imaginary hat to you, sir. That's a beautiful one. But we don't say the M word. We don't say the M word, spammy. We're not allowed to say that M word. It's as bad as saying Voldemort, you know? We just don't talk about it. It's really good though. So, Procyon, I know you're a teddy bear. Hairy bitch! Now you know Fundy and Spammy have given very good examples of the quality that we hear. Wait, hang on. Procyon, pre-workouts? You are a pro workout man? I have, boy, do I have a recommendation for you. Let me know if you are, because I will go and get it and recommend it. Oh, Freds. That's a really good one. That's a really good one. Wannabe corporate shill is wannabe or incompetent corporate shill is delicious. It's absolutely delicious. I don't like corporate shills, but not even be able to succeed. Not going to be able to succeed is at those awful things. It's really good. Okay, Procyon, hang on, wait. Procyon, you come to the right place, buddy. I'm going to show you the only pre-workout you ever need. One moment. Here we go. Right, this is the only one you will ever need, right? It's called No Explode. No Explode. I'm not sponsored by these guys. I'm doing this for free. I just recommend No Explode legendary pre-workout, right? That's what you want. And the flavor, you go for Red Rush. Red Rush, it will make your ass gush. Red Rush. Okay? No Explode. 200 milligrams caffeine for their scoop, but I use a bigger scoop because you know, I've got tolerances. So I use a scoop that's like 3 times the size. But that's the one you want. I just want to say for the record as well, Red Rush, it will make your ass gush, is a truly disgusting sentence. It felt wrong coming out of my mouth. It was, what a sentence. Funny. When I joined this channel the first time, I thought, this guy's a good painter. Then I heard him sing, and I thought, this guy's a good painter. Fundy, you can't go. You can't go. I need these insults. I wish I did come back with a Kong. But yeah, give it a look, Procyon. I would heavily recommend it. I've been eating that stuff for years. And that's why my brain is the way it is. Sorry, I'm just having a little random Megaforce break. Sorry. Whenever Table sings, can people tell him he's good, please? Otherwise, he might spiral and sell his YouTube channel again. Ven, doubling down. Thank you, Ven. Yep. Doubling down with that one. Stang the first time. Just a little ouchie. Like I said, I sold my channel for some Skittles. Yep. Bargain. They were nice Skittles. On a slight modelling note, I'm very happy with this. How this this Milliput's come out. I think it's going to paint up real nice. So this guy's ready for spray. Also, what I've discovered as well is that Milliput gets everywhere, but I'm just going to pick that off whenever I find it during the painting process. I'm not going to worry too much about cleaning it all out and stuff. So I'm very much going to just scrape it as I go. And if any adheres to it in a weird place, then it adheres to it in a weird place, you know? So that's what I'm thinking. Yo, Fredor. Right, Pink Horror. Moving on. Let's get some Pink Horror on the go. So we're going Pink Horror, progressively getting lightened up with Troll's Teeth. That's what we're going to do. Thanks, Procyon. It's my take on Old One Eye. Majority of the design is not mine. I saw it on... behind this shelving is a post-it note with the name of the person who thought of it. But my addition is these two armor plates to make it look a little bit more crustacean-y / hunchbacky. But their idea of having the crushing claws and the scything talons from the older kits was theirs. Oh, and the face as well. These little wink and a nod to Predator mandibles were my addition as well. Fundy agrees with my extra texture. It is just extra texture, yeah. But I also have to do the bases, guys. I was told I have to base them as well. So currently on my 100 miniature pledge, I'm sitting on a solid 0. So I'm going to have to up my game there. But what I think with basing stuff is I'm just going to grab out a couple of bits from my bits box randomly, glue them to the base, paint them, and then call that a done base. So I'm still determined to cheat my way through that, because I'm not doing bases. Sand and glue? Yeah, sand and glue. Yeah. Sand and glue could work. Right, this is Pink Horror with some ink mixed in, so it should be a one coat kind of gig. And then I might just highlight it from there. It's not going to be a one coat. Yeah, it's true. But it's not so much luck. I've never rolled with metal minis. What I would really like, Fundy, you'll know this. Do you remember the old Screamer Killer? Like, I think it's 3rd edition. No, it might not even be 3rd edition. I'm not sure. But the original Screamer Killer, right? I would love to get some of those in resin. I wish I knew someone who had a 3D print of some sort. You know, I love those old Screamer Killers. I really, really love them. I'd love to get some again, but they're only ever in metal, and the ones that I had long since gone. Oh, it's beautiful. I know it gets quite a bit of hate for some reason, but I think it's gorgeous. I'd love one of those. But in a perfect world, I get 2 of them, because as a kid I had 2 of them. One had a yellow face, one had a pink face. And yeah, I'd love to do that. If I had the cash, that's one of the things I'd do, for sure. When we make it, guys, when we make it, I'm going to get that. So help me, even if I have to scan one, buy one in metal, scan it, and then get a 3D printer and print it myself. I'm a bit excited about 3D printers now. Now that I know that there's a non-resin kind, there's like a little wibbly wire printing version that's not so hazardous to little munchkins then. Yeah, they're lovely. The old Screamer Killers. But yeah, 3D printer. I think
I mean, I reached out to a sponsor again after all the M Gate, so I might be on track. You never know. Saying, yeah, you know, how many subs you got? Oh yeah, just 100. Yeah, just 100. They're gonna be like the arrogance of this guy. He's clearly adding for this top. A Bambu Lab A1. Yes, I will print in terracotta, just for you, Freds. Freds, what's a Bambu Lab A1? You know about printers. Is that a good printer? Where's Nath? Oh, he's lurking. He would know as well. Nathan's a bit of a pro when it comes to printing stuff as well. With a 2mm nozzle and a 0.08 spacing. Those numbers mean nothing to me. It's a good one. Oh, should I write this down? Bambu Lab A1. If anyone's not got anything going on, could you just PM me the name of that printer, please? The Bambu A1 thingy-majiggy, so that I can check it. Wait, no, don't bother, actually. Why am I checking it? Because it's going to cost money, isn't it? I'm an idiot. Although maybe I could reach out for sponsorship, huh? Have you seen what I'm up to now, guys? Have you figured it out? Do you see why I sit in this cupboard painting? I'm trying to feed my addiction. I'm an addict. Reaching out to sponsors. Please give me something. I'm an addict, but I'm poor. I beg you. Yes, it's to promote the YouTube channel. It's not because I'm a little addict. Holmes, bro. Holmes, no. Hey, I was thinking of you, buddy. I thought we could go through this together. Holmes, bros. I was thinking of you. So, I got this, right? They allow me to do this. It's called Battle Honours, right? And you get them from the Games Workshop. And it takes you through all the beginner steps of assembling and painting. And then you can get these little stamps when you complete a challenge, right? You complete a challenge and you get a little stamp and you get a little freebie. It's not a great freebie, but it's something. And I thought of you guys. And I thought we could go through the book together. And we could do that. Because you said you were new. So I thought maybe we could do that. I was thinking about you. As soon as I saw it. Warden mentioned it to me, but then I also thought about you guys. So if you want to, we can go through that. So the first one would be, well, I haven't read it yet. What I'll do is I'll start reading it, and then I can let you know. I can let you know what the first challenge is. Okay. And then if we end up doing it together, what I'll do is I'll send you a voucher or something. Because you can't get the freebies, but you can still do the challenges, and I'll send you a voucher to get some stuff. We can do that. I know it's not perfect, but I thought, it's a little nice thing we could do. And I totally like used you to get the book for me. I said there's some new people who watch the channel. I'm sure they'd like to go through this as well. So I will send you a voucher to say thanks. You help me, I help you. I didn't say the Holmes bros need some help. I just said there's people who are new on the channel. So yeah, we can do that together. Cool. I will read it before tomorrow's stream. And when you're next on, it doesn't have to be tomorrow, just whenever you're next on, I will then know what the first challenge is. Sound good? Yes, it does. Good. Hey, can we all just insult Nathan a little bit? Because he's lurking. I'm pretty sure he's still lurking. Can we just all team up on him and send some insults his way? Just lovely, pleasant insults. Like how nice it is him not being in chat. I say that, but just for the record, Nathan, Nold, if you're listening, I think you're lovely. Just saying. Now that that's out the way, we can move back to the insults. But sincerely, you are lovely, and we hate you. Keep them guessing. Get back to work, Nold. Yeah, there we go. So I've got my homework assignment. Read the book, so that next time Holmes is on, I can issue the first challenge. And to be honest, there's nothing stopping anyone doing it, actually. Like, whatever the first challenge is, we could all do it. Which... I mean, I know we've all assembled a few things, but it could be a bit of fun. Just saying, you don't have to. I've totally messed up painting that panel. But you know what? I'm okay with that. I think he might even still be driving into work. I know Fred has got to leave to work. Oh, not yet though. Not for an hour or so. I'm reading Fly of the Eisenstein in these days. The Flight of the Eisenstein? Einstein? Is that the Matrix thing? The Matrix animation? I didn't know. I didn't realize it was a book. Or am I thinking of something incredibly different? Oh, okay. It's a Horus Heresy book. Okay, I thought Matrix. Yeah, they got screwed over. Careful though, Procyon. You know, my mods. They are free agents. They are free agents. They might come down on you if you say naughty words like poopy. Good for you, Fundy. I got about a third of the way through, lost my place, and I jumped straight to Siege of Terror. But no spoilers, please, guys. I read Siege of Terror and jumped ahead to that because I was worried it was going to get ruined for me. But I'm pretty sure there's people in here who haven't read them, so let's not ruin anything. Let's not. Yeah, I'm not a fan of spoilers. I don't like spoiling stuff. So you know the reference then? Yeah, the what was it? Animatrix. To be honest, the Second Renaissance parts 1 and 2 were just something else as far as animation goes. Absolutely brilliant animation, and also kind of terrifying, but also really good. Oop. I do like these raised details on shoulder pads. I tell you what, I know it's a bit of a rip-off, right? I know it's not cheap at all, but the upgrade sprues for Space Marines, I do like those. Like, if I was flush, I would definitely do upgrade sprues, but I'm not. But you know what I mean? They're like it's a great idea, but I kind of feel like it's rather pricey, especially if we're doing everything, you know. But I like it. I like it. I think I might go for that at some point. Oh, so anything interesting happened, guys? Any activities? Anything new? Good question, Holmes, bro. For me, I was the opposite. I started like the Mechanicum, but after Horus Heresy. Okay, well, fair enough. I contacted Green Stuff World, the first sponsorship approach, and I've just heard back from Mears Miniatures. I don't know if it's a yes or a no, but they got back to me. So I'm gonna see what they say. I very nearly bought some Trench Crusade. Someone was printing some, but then I realised that I don't have a working bank account, so I didn't do that. What else? I very nearly bought a site. Oh, here's a bit of news. It turns out that the Tyrannofex is a closer similarity to the Hierophant for a plastic kit-bashed Tyranid Biotitan. You get a Tyrannofex and you modify it there. So I think Psychophage combined with Tyrannofex, you could bulk it out. It is totally possible to kit bash one of those Biotitans, and I reckon if you had the right parts, you could kit bash it in a day, easy peasy. Ooh, cheap Plague Marines. There's an awful lot of Plague Marines around. I don't know why Nurgle is so prevalent on the second-hand market, but I see a lot of Nurgly stuff. That's how I ended up collecting Nurgle, just because they were around, you know? They were just so everywhere. Yeah, don't worry about it, Procyon. I'm in the same boat. And the guys here, they insist that I get Mortarion, but they insist that I paint him without his wings. Now, I really like the wings on Mortarion, but these guys are adamant that I don't paint the wings. Not only on the Primarchs with wings, so no Angron, they also insist that I paint Be'lakor with no wings. I don't know what they've got against wings, but they're adamant that I don't paint any of them without wings. So when I paint Mortarion, it'll be without his wings, which is a shame because I think the wings would be really nice. But it's a shame. But they insist on it. They've all teamed up and they insist that I don't paint them with the wings on. So go figure. Oh yeah, there is some more Nurgle incoming, isn't there? The cake bearers. They're going to be some... You're not going to know what to think about those demons. You're going to be like, oh no, demons! Wait a second. What are these demons? Everything I've said is truth here today. You know what I'm thinking? I'm pretty sure there's a little heart on the stamping plates. And I reckon I could put a heart on this bit here. You know? That's what I'm thinking. I reckon there's enough room there for a little heart. So what I'll do is I'll put one on there. The Legion of Sweets. Holmes. Are you from the UK? Are you from Blighty? You said sweets and not candy. Are you one of my kin? A countryman of mine? Tell me, where do you hail from? What is your country of origin, sir? I must know. Could it be? Oh, okay. Wow, check you out. That's pretty impressive. I've decided, I think I'm going to go to the Cayman Islands. It's near to the States, but it's still a British overseas territory. So, what's Cayman Islands? Bahamas? I think it's Bahamas. I think I've got that right. Cayman Islands? Can someone just Google Cayman Islands and see if it's anywhere near the US? Don't you worry about it, Procyon. I don't word good either, so I'm never going to judge you for your words. If your words are a bit janky, don't you worry about it. It just tells me that you're in the right place, all right? So you jank away, buddy. Good words it's overrated. Oh, it's nice to be painting, guys. It's really nice to be able to sit down. It's been manic this week. It's really nice to be sitting down. Is today Wednesday or Thursday? Wednesday, okay. Yes, they are. But are they anywhere near the US? That in my mind, they're quite near. Relatively near. I think a little token in here, nothing major, just a little token pink. So this pink marine is my entry for this month's painting competition with the guys. It's the first one as well. It's very nice of them to have set that up. They really didn't have to, but it's super nice. So yeah, pink is the colour, just under Cuba. Oh, okay. That's quite near to the States, isn't it? Because I could go there. I could fly there tomorrow just fine on my passport. So maybe that's where we should go and party. We should party at the Caymans. I'll treat you to a holiday in the Caymans, guys. Have you heard of Half-Life 2? Oh, Michael. I suspect that you might be new here. Have I heard of Half-Life 2? Yes, I have. Yeah, quite the cliffhanger. Hang on, here's a good question, though. But does the 3D one, what was it? Half-Life Ionox. I don't have a VR headset, so I never played it. Does that continue off from Half-Life 2? What was it, Episode 2, Episode 2? Because that was quite the cliffhanger it left us on. What I really like is the robot that they have in the base. The little robot friend they have. I really like that little robot. You give me a friendly robot, and I'm hooked. Nonsense, I ain't forcing no one. Oh, Michael, well, hang on. You just sent me a question. Yes, okay. So you're not actually as well informed as I suspected. Yes, I know what Half-Life 2 is, to which I respond with, why do you ask? I don't know what you mean, Michael. Clarify. You are coming across as a bit weird, which here is actually quite a good thing. Wait! Michael. Do you know who I think Michael is, guys? I think Michael is Big Mac. Could Michael be Big Mac? No way! Has Big Mac found us here? It is, isn't it? Michael, you are forever going to be labelled Big Mac if you can't clarify that you're human right now. I think Michael is Big Mac. Hey, Vendetta. We might have some fantastic news. Darkness returned. He's not dead, which I'm actually very happy about. And also, Big Mac might be here. I'm an AI trust. Okay, I think Michael's Big Mac. There we go, confirmed. Michael was Big Mac. Big Mac found us. Big Mac found us. What a treat. What an absolute treat. Big Mac. Yay, but Warden's not here, who's obviously Big Mac's handler. No, he doesn't. Big Mac's been gone so long, and time, you know, you miss a few days worth of streams, and the law keeps moving. You have to come in and freshen up. You know, time moves differently on here, doesn't it? It's really quite a weird entity. It feels like in Interstellar, you know, when they go down to the surface, and that poor guy is like stuck in the ship for 20 years. I feel like it's a bit like that. Like Livestream is like the surface of the watery planet, and then the rest of the world is the spaceship. You know, like law moves fast here in this little cupboard world. We're in a different. What was it? Gravity. Well, I'm sure someone will explain it. If not, we still have to verify that this is indeed Big Mac, so we might not even have to explain it. Michael could just be a person that's a bit Nathaned, you know? And I mean that as a compliment. Nathan, the current holder of the weirdest entry into the live stream chat. I don't think he's getting knocked off that top spot anytime soon. Because it was a very weird entry and it got a big old guffaw out of me very early on. I just don't see that being topped anytime soon. Well, Vendetta, we've definitely got pre and post M-Gate, but when we get the channel back finally, then there will be another transition back. So there will be people who are present for M-Gate, the Age of Strife, that was M-Gate, because it will get fixed. And then we have all of those people, and then everyone who joins post. And another transition will be when multi-streaming occurs. once we scatter out into the cosmos with multi-streaming, which I'm going to do. So when that happens as well, that's another transition. But the only thing that's important is like my memory. I forget people sometimes. So just keep popping in, keep chatting to me, and my brain will retain you. It shan't forget you. But if you disappear, unless you make the greatest of great first impressions, or impressions in general, I tend to forget people. It's a bit of a shame. I don't brain so great. Would you believe it? 1.4 million, Vendetta. 1.4 million subs. And how many of them have come here to help me out with this channel? They all deserted me. All 1.4 million of them. Yep. 1.4 million. I lost my house, my cars, my yacht. My Fred's left me with his denim hot pants. He left me. So I lost my girl. Everything. Lost everyone. Everyone just walked away from me. There you go. I haven't moaned. Have I moaned? I'll drop it. I'm all right. I'm not going to moan. There was a lot of moaning streams though. There was quite a few moaning streams. So Ven is right to tell me to shut up. He is correct. You don't want to join a live stream just to hear some old man moaning in a cupboard. That sentence came out way worse than I intended it. It sounds awful. A Harry Potter one? I mean, what would it be? It would be like, I doubt it, because it would be like school kids versus Death Eaters. Oh, I guess you could have mystical creatures and stuff, werewolves and centaurs and stuff, and giants. No, actually, there's quite a few options there. All right, Spammy. We will still be on in an hour, actually, Spammy. So good luck with your meeting, and see you in a bit. I'm sure there's something, Holmes, bro. I'm sure there's something Harry Potter miniature related. If that was what you're interested in. I'm sure there's something, bud. I'm sure there is. I'll be honest, I'm going to edge highlight this other pink and then call this guy done. Dark. It's pink. It's meant to be pink. the painting challenge is to paint in pink. Oh no, I failed. How do I lose a 1.4 million channel subscriber channel? Two ways. One is to sell the channel for a bag of Skittles. The other is that the channel never existed in that size in the first place, and I'm just lying to make friends. I need friends. But you can choose whatever reason you like, frankly, bud. Also, welcome, Doc Strife. Just maybe Doc Strife is a new person. So I think I've had a pretty good track record today, actually, of late, of not just making people think, oh, this is weird, and leaving immediately. Because, like, you know, where's his name? Not Holmes. Michael's Big Mac, but the other one. Procyon. Procyon's still hanging out chatting. So, you know, that's not bad going, is it? Table doing good with the social. Good job, Table. Who's a good little princess, Table? You are. You're a good little princess. I wonder. The real test is if they do a Vendetta, because Vendetta came in and stayed, and Solo as well. She stayed as well. She pops in. So because there's like, I feel like there's two major marks, right? There's one and done messages wise. Some people appear, pop one message, and then we never see them again. That's one and done. But then there's people who just appear for one stream, make a great first impression, and then we never see them again. Oh, Chaos Space Marines! I have a few Chaos Space Marines. What I love about Chaos is Chaos Spawn. Making Chaos Spawn is fun because they can literally be anything. What Chaos is it? Undivided or are they a specific? Do they worship a specific Chaos deity out of interest? Blah, blah, blah. Oh, Megaforce. Blah. I can't believe Big Mac's back. So, just so you know, Michael Not So Funny is a robot. Maybe even the robot that destroyed my last channel, frankly. Could have been. Who knows? I'm going to choose not to think that and embrace Big Mac as our robot friend. I'm an old Slaves to Darkness book, and they had a table you could roll on to create unique Chaos Spawn. Oh! I like that. That's a lovely idea, Fundy. I didn't know that. If you were able to take a photo and post that on Discord, that would be super nice. I would love to have a look at that. That would be delicious. I would very much appreciate that if you're willing. I would say arguably that these 3 vents under the chest here are as important to get right as the face. Oh, yeah. I tell you what, Vashtor is one I'd like. I think he's quite nice. Without wings, though, obviously. But a Vashtor without wings, if you turn those wings into, like, extra arms, I think that'd be... I feel like he needs more arms. Like a Dr. Otto Octavius kind of feel. Yeah, but you're not allowed on there, Big Mac. We don't suffer your kind on there. We don't like AI on our Discords. Well, hang on. I'm not gonna rule that out. I have not had the pleasure of trying American cuisine. I've got to watch about it on TV, and I like the idea of it. You guys told me about brisket. I'd love to try some of that. I've got really into painting this one. I've been wanting to do a really good job of it. I've been taking ages on this guy. I must remember to do the base as well. I need to do a fancy job with the base. Because we've got to start getting our 100 together. I'm pretty confident I have... I'm supremely confident I have a 100. Gumbo? I only know Gumbo by name. I don't even know what it is. See? I told you I was out of touch when it comes to American foods. You know what? I've got the lighter pink. I should do that. The idea is to try all of it, frankly. Bugger, went in the recess on that one. I'm not going to fix it. I'll correct it with an edge highlight. A creatively placed edge highlight will solve that. I'm not going to dump the paint on my brush just to fix that. No siree. Right, that arm's looking pretty good. I could do a little bit in there though. See there, that bit? For some reason I only have non-magic armies. It's personal preference. Personal preference, Vendetta. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I like some Templars. I like that Templars were just like, no, we're not adhering to the 1000 rule. We are going to make as many as we want. We are needed out there in the galaxy. We're not going to limit ourselves. Mr. Booty Gullimans. Now I'm not so sure that it was Rabute who imposed the 1000 chapter limit. I think it was, maybe. Oh, shrimp. Oh, no. I don't do seafood. No. I don't want food poisoning. No food poisoning for me. I like shrimp, but shrimp on its own. I don't like shrimp with other foods. I love shrimps, but not shrimp in hot food. No. Just give me shrimps just to eat on their own. Do you know in Finland there's a day here called Day of the Shrimp where you just eat shrimp all day? It's a true holiday here in Finland. The Night of the Shrimp. Okay, I do believe we are almost on legs. I don't know why this pink took so long. I guess it's quite a big layer doing all these armor bits, but what animals in food? Do you know what I like doing? I like eating people's pets and then helping them look for the pet. So like when they're out handing out posters and stuff, I'll be like, oh no, what's happened? Oh no, you've lost Tiddles, your cat. Here, let me look. And the whole time I'm like, Tiddles is in my tummy. Just saying, that's just a hobby of mine. I wouldn't advocate for doing it, but everyone's got their own hobbies. Is that all leg there? I think it is. You want that holiday? What, are we talking about Caymans again? Oh, like, you can't just come in here and demand a holiday. I've got to succeed first. Let me blow this channel up, and then we can go Caymans. All right? We can't do it. What? You just coming in here and expecting you got to get a free holiday? No, I've got to put the time in. I've got to put the effort in. All that effort. Effort doesn't do it on its own. I got to get lucky. I got to get lucky, and the channel's got to blow up. All right? And then we can do the Caymans holiday. All right? You can come along. It's fine. Although you probably won't pass a security check at the airport, but that's fine. That's a you issue. Because we all know what you did. We all know. We all know what you did. Doc, we all know what you did. Yeah, here's my sunshine right here, buddy. There's my sunshine. Now I'm not so sure that Michael is Big Mac. I'm just thinking that Michael might just be a really odd fish. Have we met before? Your particular brand of oddness feels familiar. I bet I won't, but I'll damn try to. I've always wanted to go to Europe. Cayman Islands is a British overseas territory, but it's just below Cuba, I found out today. So I get all the cool Warhammer streamers on my schedule. Wait, are you in... Doc? Are you including me in that category of cool Warhammer streamers? Oh, Table's fishing for compliments. He's fishing for compliments, he is. Is he referring to himself as a cool streamer? Sunshine, is that what comes out of the keyhole? Exactly. We don't do outside then. Vendetta, we don't. I don't like going outside. No. No outside, please. Only when I have to. Although summertime's a different thing. When it's warm outside, it's different. Because you can wear sunglasses, so it's almost like you're inside outside, you know? You don't have to look people in the eye. You can just run from point A to point B without interacting with anyone. This paint's getting a little bit dry. I don't want to zhuzh it up with more ink because I've committed enough ink to this. But it is the shin pads. The big... You know what? I should... You know what? No, I'm just going to commit the whole... I know what I'll do. I'll do this. Hey, KS. KS, how's it going with... Oh, what are you priming, Fred? How are you doing, KS? How's the streaming going, buddy? Your channel stuff looks very professional. Thumbnails and logos and icons and all that. Yes, very fancy. I'd click. How is it going, bud? I'm super curious. Oh, yeah. I do have some stuff to spray, actually. So, and now that I've got the new spray can, I will do some of that today when I get a spare moment. But it's not so cold here now. We're around +1, -1 at the moment. It feels like spring is on its way. I think we've had the first 4, but there's a phenomenon here in Finland called second winter. So we're going to get blasted again with snowfall. Because, yeah, second winter is a thing here. Thanks, Michael. And if I thought for a second your cat was real, I'd say, good. But I don't believe there's a cat. There is no cat. The cat is a lie. Your American temperature numbers mean nothing to me. I don't know how they work. Freedom units is such a good phrase. You work away in freedom units. Planning a separate video as an honest take on pushing my limits. Oh. So you're gonna put together a video? A lot of editing? Editing heavy video? Right, that's legs done, isn't it? A little bit under there. Oh no, we've got this shin. So an honest take on pushing limits, KS. Is that an honest take on pushing limits with making the video? Like you're pushing your channel making stuff limits? Or is it a video about pushing your painting limits? You lost me a little bit. I'm not sure exactly which one you mean. Dark, you've been warned. It's out of my hands. My mods, they are a force unto themselves. You've been warned, buddy. You've been warned. Effing and jeffing don't make you cool, buddy. Uh-oh. You've caught the eye of the moderators. Citizens to a man as well, those moderators. Citizens to a man, and as we operate on citizen rule here, not even I have that kind of power. Oh, 90% done. Pushing my painting skills. Just looking inwards, how difficult I made it for myself. Been working across a month and still not done. Maybe you've refined the process, KS. Maybe you've refined the process so much that it's so time intensive. Dare I suggest it? KS? But maybe you need to take a little cheeky leaf out of Table's book and paint a bit more shite. You know? Maybe there's a happy in between, but a month on one mini, that's well, I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but it might be a bit exhausting though. I'm curious. No, I can't call them. No, I can't control them. I have no control. I have no control over them whatsoever. None. They could kick me out. In theory, they could kick me out. Yeah, I don't control those guys. Citizens, like I said, they're citizens. Right, those pinks are all done. I kind of feel like I want to do these stripes because they don't really stand out, but then again, it would look a bit samey if I did. I'm going to leave them. I do want to go a little lighter on the heraldry though. So let's grab out some Troll's Teeth. I don't know. To be honest, Michael, I don't know why they would need to. I don't know why they would need a revolution. They hold all the power already, so there's no. They don't need to revolt in any way. Yep, vortex. Right, let's lighten up this pink. Get some really light pink. It's probably going to need a bit of medium in that. That's for sure. Looks a little bit sloppy. Always. KS, before I check this this message, it's something I can't comment on, right? I'll keep it non-specific. Let's have a look. Ah, thank you for sending me the name of the printer, Freds. Dear Lord. It's really nice. No shares, okay. Everyone needs to go and friggin' go to KS's channel. Don't watch this rubbish. Stop watching this rubbish. Go watch KS's stuff. €104. $104 for 5 Terminators. Dear Lord. But yeah, well, go watch KS's channel, guys. Well, if you like rubbish, you're in the right place. You stay. Yeah, you can stay. Wait, hang on a second. Did I just admit? Oh, they're Grave Wardens. What? Since when is that a thing? Ow. It's not light enough. It needs to be lighter. This pink is not light enough. We have to deploy the full power of Troll's Teeth. I need to mix it even more. No, we also need to get a Titus layer on the go. Oh, is that what they are? Oh. Okay, well, that's interesting, but still, the price tag, guys, come on. Yeah, I think Warden's lied to us this whole time. I think he's been like slumming it. I think he's been superstar this whole time, frankly. He's also sponsored by Gillette, and that's a true story as well. True story. Yeah, he's super sponsored. That's a bit better, isn't it? That's closer to the mark. Yeah, that's a lot better, isn't it? Ah, digital! How do? Wait, digital's BK? If digital is BK, look at what he paints on the Discord. He does all kinds of fancies. And he also has, if I remember right, he's got the Gundam cow as well. That eye's, I can't accept that. It's the eye. Okay, just a teeny dollop of ink in that eye to fix that. Oh. Ah, it's watery. I can't do that edge highlight yet. Wait, compliment. But I really like the mini you are painting tables. Table stab. You can call me table stab. Table stab. How surprise. Table stab. Table gonna stab ya. You can call me table stabs. These are some disgusting edge highlights. Fin your paint, sir. Never, never ever shall I fin my paints. I want to get this finished today. I reckon I can definitely get a goblin stamp on that circle. See that circle there? I'm definitely going to put a stamp on that. Whoa! The thing is that the highlights are so bright that even the slightest mistake, of which I will make many, will be apparent. But it's fine. It's all for a good cause. Sometimes you just gotta do big old, super bright, ugly highlights. You know, sometimes you just gotta roll like that. Sometimes you just gotta get out of your system. I think I'm a bit rusty on my edge highlighting. Or I'm overthinking it. I haven't said yet, so maybe that's why. It's all good practice. Yeah, I was overthinking the edge highlights, man. As soon as I relaxed, I was fine. I was overthinking it. Oh, massive. It's a keeper. Blech. I'm really enjoying listening to the gun chat. I don't know anything about guns, really, not being American, but it's nice just to listen to a conversation that you don't know nothing about, you know? You can sit back just and you learn a little bit, you know? I like that. I like that a lot, actually. A lot of new people on here today, actually, which is really lovely. Where am I with these edge highlights? This bit needs doing. Oh, battery. Yep. Oh, this is lovely. It's so nice to be sitting here. What an absolute treat. What an absolute privilege it is to be sitting here, painting with you guys, hanging out, chatting, listening to chat about guns. Oh, I wouldn't change it. Oh, wait, are you not Big Mac? You're capable of joining the Discord? Yes, you need to hit up one of those lovely moderators. They can get you squared away. Thanks, Freds. Right, I think that's upper body highlighted. I mean, there's a little bit in there, so I could do like a little token just in there, just for a bit of practice. That looks a bit sloppy dings, but again, I think trying to paint the little really difficult bits is worth attempting anyway. Anything just for the practice. KS, you don't have to do any of them, bud. You don't have to do any of them, you know? It's entirely optional. 100% optional. You don't have to. Someone in Discord called Bob said, I have a question, and then immediately deleted their post. You can ask your question. You don't have to be afraid. You should be very afraid. I mean, nothing to worry about. Be constantly worried. I've definitely got super carried away with the highlights. But I mean, like, on the painting comp mini, it's a good time to get some practice, right? You know what? What's UV marble bases? What on earth is that? I don't even know how to go. Exactly, Holmes. You know, a friendly chainsaw in, you know? Oh, I think I'm done with these highlights. I think I'm just highlighting for the sake of it now at this point. I don't think I need to do any more. Let's just do these bits down here and then... Right, I do believe we're done. The legs are a bit slapdash. UV resin mixed with layered paints. Oh. There we go. There's my entry. You guys were nice enough to come up with a competition. I really struggled with those edge highlights. They look a bit mucky, but I'm still glad I did them. I feel like edge highlighting, you have to put in a shed load of hours to get them right. But yeah, there's my entry. And overall, I'm happy that I did it. We do need to start looking seriously into basing these guys, because this would be one of my 100 if I can figure out the base. What I'm thinking is glue something on, paint the base. As long as I have like one bit of plastic, it can be anything. It can be a bit of broken Tyranid or just anything I have in from my bits box. That's what I'm going to do. So I'll pop him there for the people who join and haven't seen him. Titus. Let's get a Titus layer on. Yeah, he's ready for a layer. Yeah. Oh, the pink spots. Some nice terracotta ground. Ooh, hey. That's not a bad idea, Fundy. We could put some terracotta on that base. I'll glue a thing on, squidge on some terracotta, and that can be the base. I like that. It's actually also quite heavy, so it would help for weighting bases down as well. That's a good idea, Fundy. I probably won't use as much as I used on this guy. Roar! That's a lot. That's a lot, but it's going to paint up so good, I reckon. I think it looks so delish when that's painted up, I reckon. But I think I'm definitely going to treat myself to some base coating. I'm definitely going to... And look, I tried with the base of this guy as well. Look, base tried. See? I've got stuff on the base. I put these little capillary chimney thingies so that I can paint them my Tyranid colour. Because obviously, old One Eye, I'm gonna paint him Behemoth colours, not my colours. He's gonna be Behemoth because he's character, you know. So, and I also need to fix. These bits I filled in. I'm looking forward to seeing how that Milliput will look like once I've cleaned that up and reintegrated it into the colour scheme. I think it's going to paint over just fine. So I'm looking forward to that as well. But I've got loads of guys that just need a base. He needs a base, and then with this guy, I need to put on... I'm going to put the guy running away on the base as well. So I'm going to do something with his base. But the Milliput on the base is actually quite a good idea, Fundy. In fact, it's an excellent idea. Biggest army I have. I mean, I don't really have an army. They're all kind of bits and pieces of various armies. I've got quite a lot of Tyranids, quite a lot of Marines, but I've also got a lot of Sigmar stuff, and some Old Hammer stuff. So I think my biggest army, my biggest complete army, would be what was the last edition of Warhammer before it got turned off for a while? Battle for Skull Pass. What's that? Because I've got quite a big Orcs and Goblins army. That's ironically probably my biggest army. So yeah, it's probably Old Hammer, probably an Old Hammer army. Although, I mean, if we're including stuff in boxes, I've got quite a big ogre army, but I'm a bit stuck because I've got round base, square base issue going on with that. So, but as far as actual game ready armies, I'm pretty much sitting at 1, if not maybe 2, probably 1, but more likely 0, if that makes sense. I tell you what is really nice. The cannons from anything old world, like the Empire cannons, delicious. The Dwarf cannons, delicious. The Grand, I want to say Grand Cafe. I've never said their name. Cafe. The cannons where you've got the Ogre Loader, gorgeous. But for 2 of those, that's €70. I mean, what on earth are you talking about there, Games Workshop? That's an expensive cannon. 1 cannon, €35 plus. I mean, what on earth? That's a steep. Their prices are steep as anything. Unbelievably high. So, yeah, I'm good for buying stuff for the moment. But anyway, yeah, the old hammer cannons. But I will get a complete army, and I'm gonna really push to play 11th edition. I'll probably have Games Workshop as a sponsor by then, so I'll probably get my box of 11th for free, and then they can send me out the rules and the codexes, so I don't have to try and keep track of the rules, because I'm not too smart. Keeping track of all the codexes and the rules changes and everything is just an impossible task for me. I don't got the brains. Do you want another? I've got a 3D printed Hell Brute that was sold to me as a legit one, and I don't want it, so you can have that. I guess you're in States, though. But anyone who wants it, they can have it. Yeah, agreed, Fundy. Agreed. It's like really, really big price. It's Tally. We need to do Tally on Titus. Thank you, Fundy. Thanks, buddy. Right, so let's get some Corax White. Okay, and I'm going to put in a little bit of Griffin Charger just to get the coverage. I really, really, really need to do bases. I'm never going to make the 100 at this rate. So what I'm doing here is just wherever I see terracotta, I'm going to put it on and cover this up with it. And then to try and leave the existing color scheme, and wherever possible, touch that up. Now there's a bit of terracotta there that's made a little bit of a lump, so I'm going to treat that like I would a bit of plastic and just scrape that off. Right there. See that? Yeah. That's how I think I'm going to work with terracotta. If I miss bits during the initial phase, I'll just scrape them off later. Okay. You know what? The terracotta on the yellow does actually look quite nice. Yeah. You know what? You're not wrong. It does look quite nice. That's something to be. That's something to consider, actually. I'm pretty sure I have a terracotta paint. Maybe that could be a revision on the old Tyranid color scheme. So clearly, one side was a bit muckier than the other, but that will, it looks like that will cover up just fine. Right, I've got quite a lot of pinks on here. There's nothing I need to paint that's pink. I don't want to waste this paint. Maybe I could... You know what? Let's use this paint. Even though I'm going to spray it, I'm going to use this paint creatively. I'm just going to mix up my pinks before it dries, and I'm just going to slap a bit on here just to just so I can get like a little what do you call it, prequel, a little bit of how this is going to look when I spray paint it later today. It gives me a little insight, and it's just a little extra coat. Oh, a private message. Oh, I love that idea. I love it, then. Genius idea. I love it. It's a great idea. Yeah, it looks like my transitions were all right. This is still going to get sprayed. I'm just literally just having a look at how it looks, how it's going to look with paint. Just like a little preview, little sneak peek. And if something doesn't work, if something doesn't look all right, I'm confident enough to go in with some more Milliput. Right, that's the last of this paint on the... Yep, okay, yep. Message received. I think I did all right. I don't think I mentioned it. I think I did all right. I think I did all right. You know what? I think that's going to clean up just fine. I wanted smooth transitions, and I think for the most part, I have relatively smooth transitions. Cool. Right, I need Carrion Crimson. Where are you, Carrion Crimsons? You should be nearby. Drakari Violet, no. Did I put my Tyranid paint scheme back on the shelf? You are not on the executive shelf. However, that's Blood Angels. I did not set up for... Ah, Carrion Crimson. Bingo. So I need a not so accurate brush for my Carrion Crimson. The ink dictates the Tyranid colours, so I have to do it that way. So, let's just whack this on here. Okay, that looks like it's all right. And then this side is a little less from the looks of it. Yep. So I'll just do like that. Oh, that's a bit much. That's mostly all yellow. Okay, so then I need my Reichland. Can I find my Reichland in time? Ooh, Reichland, bingo. Sorry, I'm still reading Ben's message, making me chuckle. Yeah, Freds, and also with what you're saying in Discord as well, one and done, bud. Like, you don't even have to warn that. People know what not to post, so you can just boot them. Not that we need to, but you can be ruthless with that. That's fine. You don't even need to police that. Like, just one and done. If they've got to ask, then they should already know. That make sense? You rule with an iron fist. You hear that, citizens? Citizens, moderators, you rule with an iron fist. We don't need rehabilitation. We don't need second chances. I'm not feeling generous with redemption arcs today. No, you destroy them. Oh, yeah, that's fine. Okay, ink's done. Oh, yeah, Warden. You are absolutely right. Okay, with the Tyrann effects. You're absolutely right. You're 100% right. Oh, well, you should be, Freds. You should be.
And that's also good advice. Yes, I should be removed from the chat. Just ask for my vote when the vote is done. That's probably the best advice. What was I going to say? Yes, Warden, you are absolutely right. My only issue is that I don't have a Tyrannosaurus. So it's going to be really hard for me to want to carve that sucker up. But now with my discovery of Milliput as well, it is 100% possible. I think you extend the torso of that Tyrannosaurus, and you can definitely get Hydrophante. I don't even know how to say the name, but it is 100% possible. However, I reckon the budget for making that Titan is realistically, I think it's somewhere between 150 and 200 euros. Realistically, if you want to do it right, but it's still way less than the 440 that it is for the resin one, and it also has the benefit of not being resin. However, I might have to amend that number. I don't know the dimensions of this Hydrophant, but what I think I would do is I would just build big anyway and just get it to a size that I'm happy with and then do it like that. It's going to need some kind of creative base as well to hold it all up. But that, I don't think that would be any cost because I can just use my bits box. You know what I mean? Right, I'm going to go treat myself to a Megaforce. I'll be right back, guys. But yeah, I love the idea, Warden. It's way better than my idea. Way better. And you also already get one of the guns. So it's a really, really good idea. I might take some autistic liberties. Artistic liberties with the Titan as well and add a couple of extra bits. Okay. Right. Yeah, and also, Freds, I'm thinking of doing... I'm thinking today, I think I am a pretty little princess. So I think I'm going to treat myself to a Doble stream today. Because I am a pretty little princess. So I think like I should treat myself to a second stream. That's what I'm thinking. So, I have an idea, right? I've got an idea. Hear me out. This is the idea. I think I'm going to reopen the citizenship applications. There's now a new opportunity, right? But this one is not so much individualist based. This is a team effort, right? So you can collectively, if you're not a citizen, if you're filthy scum, you can become a citizen. And if you are a citizen, then you have your opportunity to go up the ladder, right? We will create a new citizen rank. I'm thinking of basing it on military ranks, but we can make it, Doble to make up for the a Doble to apologize for the Noble, you know? Doble to say soze, no Noble, all right? So the citizenship, this is the thing, right? But it's a collective one. So you will have to unite to get it, right? You want to hear what I'm thinking?
It's a collective citizenship earning, right? Collective citizenship earning. Fundy, if you want, the next rank could be Commissar. However, when the next rank appears, it will be higher than Commissar, that's all. But this is it, right? It's collective. The mission for the citizenship is, for the love of God, you know I don't do good with people. I don't do good with networking. I don't know any other channels. Unite as a team and drag my ass over that 1,000 line as soon as possible. Reach out to anyone you have any kind of connections with and drag my ass over that 1,000 thing. Do that, and citizenship and some other kind of lovely reward will be yours. But citizenship will be attained. So anyone who's non-citizen, now's your chance. But you have to, I mean, the Discord's there. You could unite in the Discord. But everyone who's non-citizen gets citizenship status, who's involved. Get in Discord General, and then, yeah, whatever it is. So, again, you get to decide what the rank is, but Vendetta, you're not a citizen. So you come in as citizen. You haven't earned the right for the higher rank. It's not like you can choose whatever you want. If you're not citizen, you're filth. You can go from filth to citizen, which is a big step in itself. And any existing citizen gets to go up to the new rank. You, for example, Vendetta, would have to complete 2 steps to get to that rank because you're filth right now. So that's the thing. And there we go. So that's the thing. Put your collective heads thinking caps on. If it happens, great. If not, no one gets nothing. So that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. And everyone who's in, you know what? Create a little Discordy thing, or be in general. Whoever's active in it, we have to find some way to figure out who's doing it, who's active in it. But as a collective, whatever way you want to structure it, that's what we're going to do. Yeah. So I have now, I've thrown the gauntlet out. Whether or not you pick it up is up to you. You don't have to pick it up. You don't have to do anything if you don't want to. That is fine. But I'm thinking that's what we do. Is it a crap idea? I'd really love it if it was a good idea and it got done. Frankly. Terracotta. That's what I was looking for. A terracotta colour. I'm pretty sure I have one. No. This is sort of terracotta, right? Tau ochre I've been using before on the... In fact, I'm going to use it right now. Oh. What do you think, gents? Poo idea? Good idea? Excellent. Thank you very much. Right. So you get control over what the new rank's name is, but I think it's a collective one. I think it will be, and everyone who participates award, and I think you'll have to, like, between you somehow figure out who's part of that, who was part of that push and who wasn't, you know? That's what I'm thinking. We'll do it like that. This is an awful lot of purple in that recess. This is still ever so slightly wet. Well, just don't. Just let everyone in or something. I think that's the... If you're at that point where verifying it is what you need to do, then I think we're in a pretty good place. You know what I mean? Bye, Big Mac. Did Spammy come back? I wonder if Big Mac 2.0 will be back. They seemed quite active, but the real test is if they come back. Like, if they do a vendetta. But yeah, Warden, I absolutely love the idea of the Tyrannofex. It's the way to go. I'm amazed I didn't see it myself, but yeah, it's definitely the right way to go, without a doubt. It's great. The rib cage. You can see that the rib cage is the right shape and angle. It just needs to be extended maybe 2 or 3 times as much. But I think 3 Tyrannofex's torsos is a bad idea. But I reckon you could bodge in other ribs, like from a Carnifex kit or something that I've got lying around. Yeah, I love the idea. It makes it more viable. I would bloody love to do it. I reckon that's something I'd like to aim towards. I think it would be absolutely wonderful to do that. Yeah, it's a great idea. It's really good. It's way, way better than my idea. I still think that like that a Psychophage can be added into it because you get that curve. It curves out at the bottom. And so if you swap out the head, I think there's something that you can use there. If not, like for the neck, and then maybe the legs could be added to the other legs to bulk them out a bit. But also, I kind of feel like with the underside of the Titan, where it's got like the flesh hooks, I kind of feel like it having some like feeding limbs there would be better. I don't want to do just flesh hooks. I want to do some kind of like feedy system under there. Exactly what I'm not sure, but something. That's what I need. Arian blue. Yeah, lovely idea. I'm glad you mentioned. I'm glad you thought of me and told me actually, because I did not see it on my own. I did not see it on my own at all. Yeah, like limbs or tentacles or something. Some kind of mechanism for it to gather stuff up. I feel like it. I get the idea of it like lumbering over smaller stuff and just chowing down. I very much get that vibe from it. Yeah, sorry, Warden. Like I said, I am really sorry about that. But yeah, it was a super bad day for me in the old headspace. But yeah, that's just it's never more than that. I just go quiet, and then disappear. It's unfortunate, I just lost yesterday. That's all, just lost. But some days you win, some days you lose. As you can hear from me today, I'm just fine now. It was out of my control. It was out of my control, Freds. Just stuff got on top of me, that's all. So next time I will fill the holes first. But you can see that's going to blend right in. You're not going to see that at all. Yeah, I think anyone who's human will understand. You know, we've all been there. But this is going to blend in just fine. I'm really enjoying this Millipup. Like, that is a real... What's that there? That is... No, that's painted. Yeah, that's going to clean up right nice. You know what, I might do it now. So we're going to go... Phalanx Yellow is the next one. What I need is Flash Gits, which is right here. Flash Gits. Yeah, the Bio Titan, that is... Yeah. I think that would be delicious. And what I'd like to do... to be honest, what I'd like to do is like try and preempt the parts as much as possible, and then like do it over a weekend. And I think like just sit down and just like give it like a nice chunk of time. Let's say like, I don't know, let's say like 10-hour stream. Start early in the morning, work on it for 10 hours, spray it, get some paint on it. That would be amazing. Although there's not enough physical space between the camera and here to paint the thing. But if we are at that point where that's the only issue we have, then we're in a really good place. But yeah. I feel like I deserve one. The arrogance of him. He feels like he deserves a Titan. The arrogant fool. We should punish him. Right, so Flash Gits an Eildon Yellow. But I've actually put in a shed of Eildon Yellow, so this might be too watery to work with, but we will see. We shall see. So far, so good. But it is horrendously watery. I don't mind if I go bigger with it. I don't mind if mine is much, much bigger. What I don't want to do is go smaller, you know? If I'm gonna go for it, I'm gonna go for it large. And if I mess up the scale and overcompensate, then that's 100% fine. What I really need to do is get some kind of plan together for bases. I really need to standardized working on bases. I think Fundy's right on the money with Millipup, and then if I combine that with my idea of sticking any old bit of plastic on the base, I think a combination of the two things can result in... Because what I need to do is I need to make basing stuff fun. I need to make it an interesting part for me. That's what I need to do. Yeah, let's get in there. Procyon. Well, I don't really collect in armies. I kind of just get what I can. Like, if you don't care about what you're buying, you can get some real bargains. But I don't... I'm somewhere between 0 and 1 army. I think I have 1 Old Hammer army, realistically. But everything else is just a mix-mash mess. No, I don't want to do twigs, because I can't make twigs, because twigs look like twigs, you know? I'd rather put a bit of plastic on it, plus then I don't have to use a different glue. That's the issue, right? Blue tech off. Oh, we got some lurkers. I love lurkers. I wish I had, like, loads of lurkers. Okay, so yeah, so citizen plan out there. I'm throwing it out there, and I know you guys are more charismatic than me, and that's not saying much, I know, but it's true. So yeah. If you want to team up and get involved and get on that would be amazing. I will dispense the rank. You know what? It needs a special honor as well. like a medal, some kind of medal or some kind of. Maybe it's not a case of a new rank. Maybe you deserve a medal for it. It needs some kind of grandiose medal name of some sort. Yeah, something like that. Yeah. But you decide, guys. You chew it over. You think about it. You let me know, and we'll go from there. All right, guys. Thanks so much. I will catch you later. I plan to see you at the Doble. Got to do the Doble for the not Noble. See you later, guys. Thanks so much. Love you. Bye.